What's going on, guys? Welcome to another one of Black Iron's battles. Today we have the second of our best of three series. We're trying to see. Shadow contacted me. He wanted to do a best of three, so we'll see who's the victor. This is game number 2, and this is another great battle. So if you look here, we've got the Chaos Army. That's who Shadow's got, and I've got the Empire Army over here. I'm using Middenland, and so to be thematic, I have brought Boris Todbringer. I wanted to bring Boris, so that's why I went with Middenland. I just thought it'd be good. I mean, we've got the Empire Knights here, so we've got a huge contingent here on the right. And then over here on the left, I have brought 2 great cannons. Now, I've got a couple of chevrons in them to make them more accurate, and I'm really hoping to take out some big monstrous units on the Chaos side. Over here on each flank, you'll see I have got a group of halberders. And in the front, we've got 3 groups of great swords. Those are those armor piercing, and I'm hoping those will be able to do a ton of damage to any of his armored chaos units. Here in the back, you see we've got a group of silver bullets and a second group of handgunners, and we have brought a third group of handgunners. So I really was hoping to do like a standard Napoleon army. I was going to take out all those big chaos units that he decided to bring at me. Here in the back, you'll see for Shadow's army, he has brought the exact opposite of what I thought. He has brought a ton of Chaos Marauders. He's brought Chaos Marauders with great weapons. He's brought another, 5 groups of Chaos Marauders here. He's got Exalted Heroes on foot, leading them. This is just the marauding Chaos Hordes. Here in the back, he's got a Chaos Lord. He's got some Chaos Warriors with halberds. And I mean, look at this cool, this is a cool thematic army he has brought. And that is just a ton of Chaos Marauders. If you look up here, it looks like he's got 1,270 units. When I saw that, I thought, oh no, because I really was hoping for big elite units to take out with my cannons and my, my handgunners. Here in the back, he has hidden 3 marauder. He's got 2 groups of marauder horsemen with throwing axes and 1 group of marauding horsemasters. Now, I did not see these at the beginning of the match. These were hidden from me. I was completely focused on moving my units up here to engage his main army. I just assumed for some reason that he had a whole group of Chaos Marauders. So before anything else happens, let's go ahead and get this battle started. You'll see here that right off the bat, I start shooting with my great cannons. I'm thinking to myself, oh great, he's got a ton of marauders, so I just need to do as much damage as possible. I'm aiming here at the front lines, and I'm hoping that, they'll just get in there and they'll take out lines of Chaos Marauders. We're going to go ahead and try to bring 1 group of halberdiers over here on the left, as well as move up all of my units here into this channel, and I'm thinking that hopefully we'll be able to hold them here and just do a ton of damage with the cannons, and the handgunners will be able to just do a bunch. And we are also starting to bring the Empire Knights over here on the right. But what I'm like, I didn't see these vanguarded units, and Shadow was just able to come right in here. Look at that. And I mean, these cannons were upgraded. These were super expensive units, and for some reason I just did not think he could get around these Empire Knights. And by the time that I notice and I try to turn these handgunners around, he has already taken these cannons off the field. Look at them break. And these horsemasters, I mean, the next thing I'm able to do, I'm trying to charge in the Jade Wizard. I don't know what's going on with these Empire Knights over here on the right. They're walking for some reason. I thought I sent them to charge in, but I really needed something to stop these. I mean, for the cost of these 3 groups of marauding units, I mean, finally I get these Empire Knights to charge in here. But at this point, we've already lost a bunch of handgunners. We've lost those 2 units of cannons. We may be able to get him back on, but I mean, he is just going to continue charging around here in my back line. So now I've managed to get my army all split up. We've got the units of handgunners are stuck in here. He's gotten these Chaos Marauders, and I mean, he was just able just to throw me for a loop on this one. If you look here in the front, these units of greatswords are just not supported. And since these units are not supported, I mean, these masses of Chaos Marauders, these greatswords are not meant to fight against these cheap, numerous units. While they are going to get kills, I mean, their strikes are just not going to be able to do enough. They're going to get taken down quickly, and they're not going to be able to do enough damage to these numerous units. You'll see we're already starting, I mean, this Exalted Hero is already starting to do damage. You'll see these great swords are starting to break. And I mean, we're not going to be able to, I mean, look over here. We've got a unit of Chaos Warriors with halberds, as well as a unit of Chaos Marauders with great weapons. I mean, these ones have a silver chevron. These halberdiers are not going to be able to hold on for too long. You'll see that we are starting to shoot in with the silver bullets, but I mean, these units are all shielded. They've got tons and tons of models. And I mean, before too long, I mean, look at this. I am shooting down Chaos Marauders left and right, but they're going to get in here and they're going to kill a lot of handgunners. These handgunners are not able to fight. These silver bullets are not going to be able to fight off these Chaos Marauders. Now, over here, we've got another group of Chaos Marauders. I mean, we've got just tons and tons. I mean, we've still got our unit of Empire Knights charging around. We were able to get some Marauder Horsemasters off, but I mean, by the time I've managed to deal with these Marauder Horsemasters, that's given him plenty of time to break through this unsupported front line. And I mean, over here on the left, you'll see we're getting low in numbers, only 47 units remaining. And no matter what happens, I mean, he has just been able to get into all of these ranged units. And while I mean, my Empire Knights do have 50-something kills. When they get a hold of these horsemen, they're able just to take him out. Boris is still at full, but I don't have a lot of infantry left. You'll see here I'm down to 350 units. And I mean, look at just the Chaos Hordes he has here. That Chaos Army is just gigantic. Those 3 units of greatswords were just like a drop in the ocean. And the silver bullets, I mean, they're going to get overwhelmed next. I don't know how, I mean, even though I have these cannons back online, there is, I mean, I do not have any sort of answer to deal with this many Chaos units. If you look over there on the left, those halberdiers are finally broken. Those halberders, this unit, this Empire Knights, I'm trying to just consolidate my resources. I'm using the Jay's Wizard here to try to, you know, stop up units, and I can cycle charge them with these Empire Knights who are getting great charges. I mean, these Chaos Marauders are not going to be able to hold up too well, but they do have great weapons. So they will take out, you know, a couple of Empire Knights, even though I've got Earthblood on them. I mean, look over here. There is a ton. I mean, I was just beaten soundly. I was vanguarded. I mean, I didn't look at this great cannon's only got 16 kills. And I mean, I've still got some units over here. We've got some great swords which are back. But I mean, once he's got plenty of Chaos Warriors remaining. He's got 2 Exalted Heroes. His Chaos Lord is still full. And I mean, the balance of power is just going to shift. I mean, look, he's still got 650 units remaining. The balance of power is going to keep shifting in his favor. I've lost my unit over there. These Chaos Marauders are breaking off the unit of Silver Bullets. They're breaking off those great swords. They're slowly chasing all my units off the field. And while I am trying to fight in here, I mean, these Empire Knights, even though their healing cap is coming up, even though they've got Earthblood on them, they're actually out damaging the healing of Earthblood. So while I'm able to rout off some Chaos Marauders, there is just ever more and more units to try to take down. If you look here from the top, I mean, these Empire Knights have 140 kills. But I mean, a couple groups of Empire Knights probably would have been a lot better off against this army. Since I did have those cannons get taken out early, I've never been able to recover. I feel like, you know, from especially with those handgunners all getting charged up. I mean, even though we're setting off another group, I mean, you'll see these units have been cycle charging non-stop. But I mean, we've just taken significant army losses, and Shadow's done a great job of chasing my units off the field. There's just not much left of my Midland army. You'll see Boris is still plenty healthy, but the Jade Wizard is not. Only 800 health remaining. The Empire Knights are down to the final remaining 10 knights. And, I mean, just those sheer chaos numbers just completely overwhelm me. And Boris is finally going to rout off, and that'll be the end of it. So that was a great second match with Shadow. He brought a completely cool themed army. I didn't see those vanguarded units coming. He was really able to punish me for all my mistakes there, and you know, keep this best of 3 match going. I can't wait until the third game tomorrow. We'll go ahead and see how it all turns out. If you look here at the post game wrap up, you'll see I was able to get 300 kills with those great swords. I was able to get 100 kills with that group of halberdiers over on the left, but these cannons, they were not able to keep it up. And these units of handgunners, I don't know what I was doing with them. I may have charged them in or something. They just kept getting caught up by all of these different Chaos Marauders. If you look at how many units he brought, when he deployed 1,278 units, that's almost double the amount I deployed. And so even though I was able to kill, 700 units, one for each of my men, he still had 500 units remaining. He still had a ton. He still had these Chaos Warriors. These were his elite units. Look, he had them leading the back lines. He had them keeping everyone else in check. These great weapon Chaos Marauders, they were able to perform significantly above their cost. Look at that. 250, 300 kills between these groups of Chaos Marauders with great weapons. And this was just it's a fun army to play with. It's able just to, he was able to tie up all my units. I just wish that I had brought something other than these great cannons, or I had protected them better. It's like I always say, if you're going to bring artillery, you've got to protect them, and I did not do that this game. That was a great game to my opponent, Shadow. I am so glad we're doing this best of 3. You can check out Shadow. He's on his own channel, Shadow's Online Gaming. He's got a bunch of cool epic music videos. He's got a bunch of different online games. He's just an up-and-coming YouTuber. It's looking real great. I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe below. This is Black Iron, and this has been another one of Black Iron's Battles.